Hello, I'm Jesse with Dekko Concrete. We're going to take a few minutes and go over our edge options that we offer on our half-inch concrete cladding. So our first option, which is by far the most common, is a beveled edge. So after the panel is manufactured, we put a slight bevel on all four edges of the panel. The reason why is it will affect how the panels line up with one another, giving you a more subtle joint between the panels. So our second option is a half-inch mortar line. Now the mortar line is on two edges of our panel, half-inch thick, and it's incorporated right into the mold, which means basically at the time we manufacture the panel, this mortar line is built into the panel. It's not added on afterwards. The advantage of having a mortar line such as this one is it makes those panels stand out more. It gives you a more defined look between the two panels as compared to the subtle that you get with the beveled edge. Our third option, similar to the second one, except that it's 1/4 of an inch. So it's not quite as pronounced. You might want to use this on smaller panels, whereas you might want to use the half-inch on a larger panel. But again, it gives you a more defined look, more defined edge to the panel when you use a mortar line. And our fourth option, our final one, it's the least popular, but it's more specific. It's more used for custom pieces or store fixtures. If you have that in mind, this is the panel that you would be looking for. So now we're going to spend a bit of time and talk about our 4 corner options. So if your project includes an outside corner, you're going to want to decide how you want that to finish, what treatment you want to apply to get a certain kind of a look on your corner. So the first one we're going to talk about is a mitered corner. So a mitered corner, the panels would arrive and you would on site cut a beveled corner, about 45 degrees, perhaps a little bit more, and then you would apply them to the wall and you'd create an outside corner. So at the time of installation, you'd want to put a slight bead of color-matched caulking along this edge so that when you apply your second panel, that caulking would then ooze out of this corner. You clean it up with a knife and you end up with a very nice smooth corner that looks something like this. So this is a mitered corner here. So it has the caulking in it, and if you look really closely, you can see the mitered panel. So this is probably our most popular corner. It's done on site. A contractor can cut that and you end up with a really nice corner. Our second one we call a reveal. So the panels would arrive with a square edge typically. You'd put your first panel on the wall and this edge would be flush with the construction. Then you would apply your second panel and it would just come to the back of the first one, creating this nice little inside corner. Now you can see there's gaps in there, so what you would want to do here is you run a bead of color matched silicone and with the provided tool scrape off any excess. It gives you a nice design in your corner, nice and clean, and I can show you what that looks like when it's finished. So here's a finished example of a reveal. So as you can tell, the corner is nice and clean. It's been caulked, very simple, very easy, and it gives a nice detail on your corner. Our third corner that we're going to talk about is a butt joint. So once again, the panels will arrive square edged. You install typically the side panels first, flush with the construction, and then your front panel would then cap the side panels. This edge here, this seam that you see along, you could put the color matched caulking in there and that would make a nice clean corner with a very slight line that you would see. So that corner, when finished, looks like this. This is a butt joint corner. So you can see that it's been filled in with caulking, nice, simple, clean edge, very simple to do. And our fourth option is what we call a seamless corner. Now this corner comes manufactured in the panel right from the plant. You can see that it's one piece. This corner is seamless. There's no caulking involved. It's just nice finished corner, nice and clean. So those are the 4 options that you have. If you're undecided, speak to any one of our team members. We'll be happy to help you, and good luck on your project.